Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to talk about Aron confirming that naked shorts do exist. I also want to talk about AMC soon to be issuing some NFTs and also what platform they're going to use to issue them. So stay tuned and let's make some money. And now I want to dive straight in with the key information. So, Melissa Lee from CNBC has just released her documentary on the AMC apes and how we cracked Wall Street. I want to play you this clip where Aron confirms that naked shorts do exist.
And they quickly came to the conclusion that Aron thinks so too, after seeing this interview with Trey Collins, where the CEO's camera falls, revealing he's wearing shorts. On Reddit and Twitter, the ape said the camera drop was staged, and this is actually the CEO's secret message, confirming that naked shorts exist. Why did the camera tilt down?
Oh, oh man! I've seen the conspiracy of its confirmation of naked shorts, but I don't need it to not be wearing pants to know that naked shorts exist. You know.
People were wondering if there was a hidden message that my shorts were exposed. I'm never going to tell you whether it was planned or not.
Oh, come on! Are you wearing pants now, Adam?
I indeed am wearing a full suit today.
So there's a few things there that really caught my attention. The first part is here where he says that my shorts were exposed, as in the people shorting AMC were exposed. And then also where he says, I'm never going to tell you whether that was planned or not. I think if it was an accident, he would have just came out and said, look, sorry, it was an accident. I should have worn trousers to the interview because I didn't know that my webcam was going to fall. Why would he be so ambiguous as to whether it was planned or not? Aron knows that he can't issue any more shares at the moment, so he's not trying to stay on our good side to keep the AMC price high so that he can issue more shares, for example. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there's no benefit to him in trying to make us think that it was planned. It doesn't benefit him financially, and it doesn't really benefit AMC financially either. I think this is yet another way for him to basically let us know that naked shorts do absolutely exist in AMC. Also, I wanted to thank you guys massively because you've been loving the content recently. A lot of you have also already signed up with Moomoo, and because of that, Moomoo are giving me a special opportunity. I'm one of only 4 YouTubers with this opportunity, and it's all thanks to you guys. Moomoo's massive new promotion gives you 3 free stocks when you sign up using the link below and deposit at least $100. The first free stock is valued up to $350. The second one has a guaranteed value of $54, and the third one is a free share of Neo with a value of $40, and that's exclusive to my audience. And you could always sell those 3 shares and get 3 entirely free shares of AMC just for signing up and depositing at least $100. But you have to sign up quick because this is a limited promotion as they're only giving away 300 shares of Neo. And now I also want to talk about Aron confirming that AMC are going to be issuing NFTs and could potentially be working with GameStop to issue them. Bear this clip in mind and I'll recap on it later in the video.
They want us to take cryptocurrency. So we're going to take cryptocurrency. One of the ones that I particularly love to make commemorative movie tickets as an NFT. And that's a really smart idea.
You mentioned that you had reached out to Ryan Cohen of GameStop, and I'm wondering how far those talks have gone.
Our marketing organization's in touch with their marketing organization. There are lots of ideas that have been floated, and we'll see what happens.
Now for the moment, let's put the NFTs to the side and come back to those naked shorts. This post on Reddit says Adam's exposed shorts were 100% planned. And this comment here says the CEO using plausible deniability to expose naked shorting is all the proof I need. And somebody else touches on my comment about the shorts being exposed here as well. Exactly. The phrasing shorts were exposed is about as close as one could legally get to giving the exact context to understand it was about exposing the naked short selling. So those two parts of the sentence really go together. Adam first states that the shorts were exposed and then says that he can't say whether it was planned or not. So basically what he's saying is that he can't confirm whether it was his plan to expose the naked shorts by revealing his naked shorts. Now, I've spoken before about GameStop getting into NFTs as well, and I think this could almost be a combined project between AMC and GameStop. And now we have a little bit more information. GameStop's NFT marketplace will feature gas-free instant transactions. Last night, GME published source code from Loopring's public GitHub repository that confirmed the highly speculated partnership among the ambitious pioneers. Basically, Loopring is going to be the company partnering with GameStop to produce the NFTs and the NFT marketplace. On the GameStop website, in the directory, there is reference to GameStop NFTs and also other references to Loopring as well. And it seems like on Loopring's directory, there's reference to Loopring and GameStop together as well. Prior to this, GME had published digital breadcrumbs leading to that same point, detailing how Loopring has the technology that GameStop would require to bridge traditional e-commerce and blockchain and engineer the revolution of gaming. The GameStop Director of Product's first complaint about OpenSea was the concept of gas fees is so foreign to anyone not in the space. She imagines this is a high drop-off point in the conversion tunnel. Gas fees are the transaction fees that users pay on a blockchain protocol to have their transaction executed. The system works on a standard supply and demand mechanism. If there's more demand for transactions, users will be forced to pay more to have their transactions processed quickly and efficiently. Currently, there's plenty of demand, so gas fees are really high. Loopring goes on to state that this functionality is now the foundation of a new NFT marketplace launching soon. Maybe the marketplace is going to be launched with GameStop, or maybe GameStop are just going to create NFTs to sell on the marketplace. And it also wouldn't surprise me if AMC are going to be getting in on this action as well and also selling NFTs through Loopring's marketplace as well. Now, as a bit of a side note, if you do invest in cryptocurrency, now might also be a good time to pick up some Loopring crypto, because when they do launch their NFT marketplace, especially if there's no gas fees, I think it's going to be a very big deal. Obviously, the NFT marketplace is growing more and more every single day. There's tons of celebrities getting on board, and obviously a new CryptoPunk just sold today for a new world record of over $500 million. Now, I do want to disclose that I'm not being a shill. Definitely don't sell your AMC or GameStop to invest in Loopring, because that's probably exactly what the hedgies want you to do, because they want you to sell. But if you don't hold 100% AMC and you do hold some Bitcoin, maybe some Shiba Inu, maybe some Doge, maybe some other stocks as well, maybe you could diversify some of your Bitcoin holdings, for example, into Loopring. Just basically whatever you do, don't sell your AMC or GameStop, because that's exactly what the hedgies want. They want you to sell them some real shares. Now, I also think today is a great time to touch on something Mark Cuban said months ago when he did his GameStop AMA on Wall Street Bets. Their goal, being the hedgies' goal, is to never cover their short, but that would take the company going out of business to be delisted, and that won't happen here. It's incredible now that months later we now know exactly why hedgies try and get companies to go out of business so they can never cover their shorts. When Mark Cuban wrote this, I don't really think anyone paid any attention to this part of their goal being to never cover. Whereas obviously now we know, because of those zombie stocks that are still listed on the OTC markets, they can basically keep all of those unrealized profits and never pay any tax on those gains. The best thing you can do is hold on to the stock and do business with GameStop. If everyone goes to their website and buys from them, it's going to help the company, which will help the stock, which will help everyone here. If you still believe in the reason you bought the stock and that hasn't changed, why sell? And that's exactly what we're doing. We're going out weekend after weekend to support AMC, and I'm sure also going to our local GameStop stores as well to buy games whenever we want them. And if we all still believe in the mother of all short squeezes, which I know I for one definitely do, why would we sell? Now, I also wanted to touch on how naked shorting and crypto both impact on the short squeeze spring theory. You may remember a few days ago in my video, I touched on this spring theory about how the price has been consolidating and how this spring has been coiling up, getting tighter and tighter, and how the spring is ready to explode. I have no doubt that naked shorting has suppressed the price of AMC for months. So, let's try to take that into account. If pressure there is on the spring, you could theorize it in two ways. The spring theory says that there's a set limit the price can be at while the spring is in equilibrium. This is the case if the spring is under compression, but it gets really interesting when that spring is extended or pulled or explodes. The hidden pressure of naked shorts acts as a negative force or a downward pressure on the sell side of the spring. So when these need to be covered, the spring, after it's back at equilibrium, is stretched, which increases the actual reach temporarily. So basically when your spring is compressed, after it's been compressed for such a long time, and when there's so much additional hidden pressure on the top, when it explodes, it doesn't just explode back up to a higher point, it continues exploding the other direction and getting stretched more and more and more. Basically like a rubber band. If you get a rubber band and you crimple it up and then let it go, it returns back to its original size. But then if you hold the edges and pull it, it stretches even more. So if the spring is stretched from naked shorts adding a new force to the equation, the price level could temporarily reach insane levels like $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, or even higher. The spring theory will increase the price parabolically, so the sooner a couple hundred and thousands are knocked out, we could see these levels. Basically, naked shorting increases the height the spring can realistically go, making higher than normal prices actually possible. Now let's talk about crypto. I realised my crypto domino theory in August of last year. I'm not the only one that's noticed a pattern between the crypto market moving in the opposite way of ape stocks most of the time. But I think it's an important factor to go over the when, how and why question from earlier. As Krian said, a few large entities probably control the majority of the market cap of most coins due to the upward of 100 times leverage they can get through Tether. A $10 billion initial investment on 50 times leverage, boom. You now basically control all of the coins by market cap with a $500 billion buying power and can manipulate the price at a whim. It's scary, realizing that the price movements could all be because of a select few entities controlling the vast majority of the coins. Imagine what happens if they fail a margin call and liquidate. Exactly what happened the morning of September the 7th, but worse. Vroom! Price drops to nothing in minutes. The absolute main driver for a mother of all short squeezes is for the hedge funds to get margin called, meaning they need to liquidate all of their assets. We know AMC is being suppressed by hedge funds. The hedge funds own a majority of the market cap in crypto, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, and the newest craze, Shiba Inu. All of these cryptos have had a remarkable last few months, which is keeping the hedge funds afloat. For now. As that momentum from the gains of crypto slows down, they aren't able to keep the pressure on any longer. Before AMC had an amazing run up in June, crypto fell heavy weeks before, and the same thing also happened in March. This happened when crypto reached newfound all-time highs. Do you know what's happening right now? Right now could be the same crypto dump we've seen in the past, and we know what's coming. We can see from this chart that usually crypto drops about a week or two before AMC and GameStop run up. You can see crypto dropping here, whereas GameStop obviously mooned in January. We then saw crypto drop again here, where GameStop ran up again back in March. We then saw a massive nosedive in crypto here, where AMC absolutely rocketed all the way to $72. And what's been happening recently? Bitcoin is setting new all-time highs, whereas AMC and GameStop are much lower than they've been in the past. I think when Bitcoin starts dumping again, maybe a week or two later, then we'll have the next run up. Newton's third law states that every action must have an equal and opposite reaction. The mother of all short squeezes will only be possible if there is a large enough action. When hedge funds receive their margin calls, we will see crypto fall to maintain their short positions for a little bit longer. Once the hedge funds lose control of their selling pressure, then they'll have to switch to the buying pressure side, springing the price to levels we've never seen before. Guys, be sure to let me know down in the comments below what you think about Aron exposing naked shorts and confirming that they do exist. And if you haven't already, be sure to get those 3 free stocks with Moomoo by signing up using the link in the description below and depositing at least $100. And as always guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of my others. Alternatively, subscribe to the channel and ding that notification bell, because that way you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. Cheers.